Who do Black Lives Matter to? Because they sure don't matter to us. Who they matter to? All we do is hate on each other, talk about each other, steal from each other. I'll fuck your bitch. I'll fuck your bitch and step and make you pick your partner up.
What if somebody said that's how we were raised? Huh? Suppose somebody said that's how we were raised, though.
Hey, cool. What you eat don't make me What I eat don't make you I'm responsible for me. I'ma hold myself accountable. If I gotta go somewhere I need a gun, I don't need to be there. I don't care what people don't like. They got the most on the internet, niggas. Niggas. You know what's worse than a nigga? 2 of them. Yes. Make you don't want to be a nigga. Yeah, man, it don't be nobody else talking about me. It be niggas, my own people that look like me. Talk about me like a dog. Kick me when I'm down. Can't wait. look at Gates. I went to jail, they celebrated, clapped their hands, it was happy. I don't look at color and see race no more. I see real and fake, that's it. Even when I see police, what's up, big man? Don't work too hard. I'm gonna try not to, Gates.
Did it affect you that it was somebody of your own color that sent you to the institution?
You know how niggas go to jail? Cause niggas tell on niggas. It's a 98% conviction rate amongst blacks. They tell. You ain't know that? That's what niggas do. They just talk good as a That's all they do. They tell.
Let's get into it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to do a little critical thinking? Y'all ready to do that with me right now? We talking about Kevin Gates. What he talking about? This is an older interview though, but it's still fire though. It's still relevant right now. We just do some critical thinking though. Let's do a little critical thinking though. Let's use both sides of our minds real quick. Let's get out of the emotion and let's balance it out with logic and reasoning and effective problem solving. Let's get into this. Now he talking about black. Our people is they stuck on this black thing. Look, they stuck. The whole time while they stuck on this black thing, the world is moving on. The world is moving on. You steady holding on. You don't even know you're holding on to a code word. This code word black is why our people going through what we going through. This is one of the main black magic spells that's on our people. You think you liberating yourself by saying, I'm black and I'm proud. I'm liberated. You don't even realize what you're saying to yourself. You don't even realize that this is the most disrespectful thing that you could call yourself or your own people. Black. You really think you empowering up when you say that you this. This is the most disrespectful thing you could say to somebody or to call yourself. Let's get into it. See this? It says this is what this word means. We got to go to a dictionary. This is what it means. It says it means Negro, dirty, filthy, dismal, gloomy, unrelieved, angry, sullen, evil, wicked, disastrous. Question: are you any of these things? Are you any of these words that link up to the word black? That's the question. You really got to ask yourself, because if you identifying as this, you really got to do some critical thinking and self-evaluation on yourself, because you part of the problem. You part of the scheme that's going on this planet. You think you liberating yourself when you say, I'm black, and you call hybrid Europeans white people. You part of the problem, fam. You got to unlearn and relearn everything that you done been brainwashed with the school system and these black leaders that they keep blitzing you with false information. Gloomy, angry, and you wonder why our people be walking around always angry. You say hi to them, they damn near want to tell you to get the hell out their face. Why you talking to me? I don't know you. Angry for no reason. Wicked for no reason. We could just be talking something just real cool, and somebody who identifies black, they automatically just get on something real wicked. Can't trust them. They acting dirt. Our people be trained to just act dirty towards each other. But to treat that Palestinian good, that'll treat that pale-skinned European good, you will shop with them, you will buy their Louis Vuitton, you will buy their Gucci, their Prada, you will buy all they merch, they Chanel, you will buy all they Bentleys, they Benzes, they Lamborghinis, you will buy all that. But let your own people set a business up. You ain't gonna shop with them. If one thing, you know what's crazy? First of all, peace and love to all you Muslims, all you Asiatics, all you Moors out there, man. Much love to all y'all, though. Much love to all y'all. But we got to get down to the nitty gritty. Our people is so conditioned. If you go, say you have a bad experience at like Louis Vuitton, or you have a bad experience at Prada, you go to the store or something like that. You have a bad experience on Rodeo Drive or something, right? You go in the store, they don't really serve you too much customer service. The customer service bogus, right? Like, remember what happened with Jim Jones and Oprah? They went to the store, they was shopping, and they complained. They complained about how they wasn't getting treated right, how they felt that they should have got better treatment because they had money. Our people will hear a story like that, see that they get disrespected, and still shop with these stores, still shop with these people, still give your hard-earned bread to these companies that don't give a damn about you, whether you live or die. As long as you coming in here buying merch up, you buying that new Prada, that new Gucci, you buying that new Bentley, you buying that new Rari, you still gonna shop with them though. I thought that our people was making trillions of dollars if we added all our bread up collectively. So if one of our people get disrespected, that should be a knock on all of us. Like, I'm not finna shop with you because you disrespecting one of ours. Then you say, nah, one of our own people, man or woman, they open up their own business. Check this out. Our people open up their own business, right? Whether it's whatever kind of business it is, it's some positive shit. They open up their own business and you can't really get our own people after they might have like a slight little disagreement or maybe like a low key bad customer service. What our people do? Y'all know what our people do. They not gonna shop there no more. They not gonna shop there no more at all. It's over with. One bad experience, it's over. And they gonna tell people don't mess with you no more. Hey man, old boy and them, old girl and them, hey, don't shop with them no more, man. The customer service was trash. Louis Vuitton, Benz, Bentley, Ferrari, Tesla, and all that. You gonna trick your bread off on them. You gonna keep shopping at Chanel. You gonna keep shopping at Gucci because you want that new Gucci bag. You wanna put that value in that Gucci bag to be like, yeah, I got a status symbol. This Gucci bag give me a status symbol. This iPhone, it give me a status symbol. You see how our people is wrapped up in a black magic spell that they don't even realize. Much love to all y'all that critical think. If you a person that's out there, that's an actual critical thinker, much love to you. Much love to you. If you can actually pause time and think outside the box, much love to you. Because it's going to take you and I and collective-minded ones who are not afraid to think outside the paradigm of this world that we living in right now. That's pretty much basically just cooked. Everybody just pretty much, for the most part, they stuck on, they value come from material. It don't come from internal. It come off Gucci bags, Prada bags, Birkin bags. If you got a nice house, you got a nice little car, something like that. You got a yacht or something like that. You see how our people been brainwashed and conditioned to think like, if you ain't got the material to match my perception of you, you ain't really own nothing. You talking, but you ain't got what my perception is of your value, so you ain't valuable. That's a mental illness. That's really like psychosis. So shout out to all y'all that's critical thinkers that's out there. Okay. I got some questions for y'all. I got some questions for y'all though. Check this out. Got some questions for y'all real quick. Let's just run it up real fast. Hold up. Let's run it up real fast. Look at this. From the book, We Are Not Black. From this book right here. Oh yeah. Hold up. Let me show y'all something real quick. Check this out. Check this out real quick. Look at this. It's right here.
We're here today because we have indigenous people, we have melanin people, we have aboriginal people, and we have to stop calling ourselves out of our names. The most disrespectful thing you can call me is black, because if you take the B off of black, it's lack. If you look up the dictionary in the Latin word, the word black means colorless. So every time you say I'm black, if you look up the dictionary in the Latin word, the word black means colorless. So every time you say I'm
what it mean?
black, if you look up the dictionary in the Latin word, the word black means colorless. So every time you say I'm black and I'm proud, I'm colorless and I'm proud. Every time you say Black Lives Matter, you're saying colorless lives matter, because you need to watch and think about who's promoting, who's paying for Black Lives Matter, who's paying for those platforms. And when you find out who's paying for them, you'll find out that these people want to keep you divided. There's no unity. There's zero unity in what they're talking about. So you can go knock on the Capitol doors. You can go knock on City Hall doors. But you as melanated people, this system was never created for you in the first place. So why are you mad at a system that wasn't created for you in the first place? You just got to find out how.
Why you mad at a system that wasn't created for you in the first place? This system that he talking about is this system right here, real quick, before we get them questions cracking. This system that he talking about is this right here. This is for the ones who really think outside the box. If you somebody who just locked and confined inside a colorful box and you think like what you believe matters, cool, that's for you. But for the ones who actually want to actually think outside the box, the color spectrum paradigm, this is for you. Much love to you. The status is this right here. Everything is a status on this planet. I'm not talking about your material status. Share this beam out. I'm not talking about how your car status is. What kind of bike you drive. I'm not talking about that. What kind of house you got. I'm talking about your status on this planet. And everybody got one. Even the ones who say that they black. Black is a negative spell that was put on our people, and it's been promoted by our own people who continue the black Negro color narrative. So which side of the scale is you on? This is your status. You can either have a positive status on this planet or you can have a negative status on this planet. It's just that cut and dry. Positive status, negative status. That's it. That's all. And they even give us a picture on the damn fiat, the Federal Reserve notes that we use every day. Hold up. Do I got one on me? Do I got one on me? I ain't even got a single on me. If you got a single in your pocket, pull it out. If you got a single in your pocket in front of you, whatever, pull it out. You will see it's a scale on the back, on the front of that so-called $1 bill. It's a scale on there with a key on there. That's the key to civilization. What side of the scale do you stand on? You on the positive side or the negative side? If you on the positive side, that means you in full life. You're in your proper person. You're a natural person. You're not an artificial person, which is the negative side of the scale, which is a black person, which is a Latino, a Hispanic, a Native American, an Indian. You're on the negative side of the scale. It's your choice, though. You're a minority. You're not in sui juris. That means if you're on the negative side of the scale, fam, and you call yourself a minority, that means in law, you have the brain of a child. It don't matter how old you is. Your brain is an infant. Point blank, period. Because you still want to be a color person. This what our people problem is. It's this right here. Are you positive or negative in law? Period. Because if you're on the positive side, you will have no problem when somebody call you a white person. This is another stigma that get pumped and promoted by all these so-called black speakers. These people out here talking about high-level conversations. How can you have a high-level conversation when you never bring the scales out of law? Positive and negative. You can't have a high-level conversation. You can't have a conversation when you're talking about we on another level. We're bringing remedy without addressing the elephant in the room, which is the scale of life and justice and equality. Status, positive, status, negative, period. You could get this pamphlet right here from rvbaypublications.com. This is where I got this from. rvbaypublications.com. You can get it from right there. You know what I'm saying? You can get it from right there. You can get it from right there. Look at status. Status is a measure of your legal rank and standing in society. This is why they won't teach nationality and status and civics. See, if you learn this, you wouldn't have no problems out here when you were dressing and you moving around. It ain't got nothing just to do about slave patrol addressing them. It's not limited to just dealing with slave patrol, so-called police. It's beyond that. We think that it's just about protection against slave patrol. Nah, it's about everyday life. How you set up your business. You don't have to get a license. You don't have to register for anything. It's bigger than just dealing with slave patrol, fam, and police. Contract law is dealing with that. Every function of and facet of life deals with this scale right here. Status, positive, status, negative. Everything on this planet deals with this. It's based off this scale right here. So my question to y'all is, what side of the scale do you choose to be on? Because ultimately, it comes down to you and your choice. That's it. That's all. That's what it comes down to. So what side of the scale you choosing to be on? That's all. Hold up. Let's kick it off. Because, I want to show y'all something out of this right here, though. Let me know this right here. Do you associate yourself with these words right here? And then you ever had an experience with one of our people? And it seemed like our people just be angry as hell, jealous as hell, greedy as hell, hatred, just hate-filled. Just like what Kevin Gates was just talking about on that clip. They don't realize, our people don't realize as a collective people that this is one of the dark curses. It's one of the main curses that was put on our people. It's a socially engineered European hybrid colonists and empowered by their Caucasian contemporaries. This black thing, look, this black spell that our people stuck on, we don't realize when you say that you're black, you're putting yourself on this side of the scale, fam. This side. It's pure hatred. It's the lowest status and rank on the planet. This is why so-called black people can be shot in the street, beat up, thrown out in the street for dead, left for dead, hung, talk too crazy, fired like it ain't nothing. How your house could get taken. Basically, fam, you at the bottom of the bottom if you choose to be on this side of the scale. You say what you want. If you got an opinion and that's your opinion, hey, that's your opinion. But we're not dealing with opinions right now. We're dealing with things that's actual factual laws. We talking about how the universe really operate. We ain't talking about how Kush they feel or how you feel. We beyond that right now. We talking about how the world really functions. Hispanic is not a nationality. Latino is not a nationality. There's no such thing as an African Latino. Okay? There's no such thing as an African American. It doesn't exist. Africa is over here, and it's a continent. Everything matters. What you identify as, it matters. You might not think it don't matter because you like, man, it ain't gonna change what I call myself. It ain't even gonna matter. If it ain't gonna change what you call yourself, then why don't you start calling yourself a Moor and find out? Because that's what you are. Moor means land. Moor means law. Moor means navigator. So if we're looking at land, isn't this land right here that you're looking at in front of you? Whether you a flat earther, whether you a round earther, it ain't going to change the land. Yeah, the tectonic plates shifted, but you still living on land. So if you still living on land and more means land, then why? So you don't want to connect with the land? No matter what part of the planet that you live on, it's connected with more. And you don't want to be connected to the land. And this is exactly why our people over here get treated so bad. Because your name don't link you with the land. You ain't got no connection tied to the land. You're stateless. You have no status. You're non-descendable. Therefore, you can be treated as an undesirable. This is why our people keep complaining. But you still dealing with you still participating with color. That's the spell. You think this right here is just, if this your first time hearing this, right? You think that this is like an opinionated, this is like my lifestyle. This is how I feel about this, what I'm talking about status and law and civics and land. This is has nothing, geography has nothing to do with a belief system. Land is land. Don't matter what you believe it is. It's still land. And America, the word America has your name inside of the word. Amorica. Mer actually means the fire in the middle. Mer actually means more. It's just another derivative of the spelling of more. So when you call yourself anything other than more, you're disconnecting yourself from your own land. And I'm talking about the land in America. I'm talking about the land on the entire planet. This is what I'm talking about. You have no connection to the planet. Do you get it now? You have no connection to the planet. So you could be treated as poorly, as badly as anybody care to do to you. Just like the Prophet Noble Drew Ali instructed was going to happen right here. When he said, those who fail to recognize the free national name of their constitutional government are classed as undesirables and are subject to all inferior names, abuses, and mistreatments that the citizens care to bestow upon them. It is a sin for any group of people to violate the national constitutional laws of a free national government and cling to the names and principles that delude to slavery. Peace and love to all y'all that critically think out there. All y'all that actually think out there, because let's keep it 100 though. A lot of people, they don't think about their thinking. They just do shit. Impulse. They just gonna say what they say. Do they really think before they talk? It's kind of like how people love playing chess. And chess is a quote unquote thinking man's game. So if you play chess, then you should understand and overstand and understand where I'm coming from. If you play chess, that means that you have a level of intellect that you think before you touch the piece. Before you touch the piece, you think before you touch it. Appreciate you too, Moore. Before you touch the piece, because in the barbershop that I cut at, Infinite Styles, the way we play chess, if you touch the piece, then that's your move. That's the piece that you got to move on the chessboard. So thinking before you touch, thinking before you say a word out your mouth, it matters. That's thinking about your thinking. That's critical thinking. Thinking about what you finna say, thinking about what kind of move you finna make, that's critical thinking. And the irony is, we love playing chess. We love bragging about kicking somebody's ass in chess, right? But when it comes to playing a game of chess on the board that's the planet, we looking at it like, man, I'm just gonna move how I want to move, and I don't care what's gonna happen. That's like an oxymoron. You think when you playing chess, why don't you want to think when you're not on the chessboard and you expand the chessboard into reality and everyday movements, everyday life? Like the more Jaleel Bay, he playing chess and he's showing instructions how to do adverse possession, right? You got other Moors showing how to play chess when it comes to stuff like that. So look at it like this. You claiming your nationality and identifying as your proper person as a Moor, it does more than just saying that you're a Moor. You link yourself back to your land. So y'all remember that scene? Y'all remember that scene? Y'all seen The Godfather, right? Y'all seen The Godfather, man. Cut it out, man. You seen The Godfather, right? You remember in The Godfather when Lil Corleone, before he was Corleone, remember he came through Ellis Island? You remember that, right? Yeah. Y'all remember that? When he came through Ellis Island? Remember that? This is, oh, let me say this too, though. This whole new immigration thing, this ain't the first rodeo. This is not the first rodeo for the so-called new migrants. They just reworded it. Pick this book up right here. Where you at? Where you at, Moore? Pick this book up right here. Working Toward Whiteness. Ah, fam, this shit gonna blow your mind. Yo, this is not the first wave of immigration. The Slavs, the Dutch, the Italians, the Polish, the Irish. This is not the first wave of these people that come up here. You better do a little history. The so-called new immigrant thing was been happening. Let me show you this though. You're going to want to see this. You're going to want to see this. Hold up. We're going to get back to that. Matter of fact, let's run it up right now. Let's run it up right now real quick. Why it's on that? Because you know they got this page shadow banned. Look, they got me on a timer. Let's throw some questions at you real quick. Check it out. Questions from the book, We Are Not Black. Shout out to the More Truth Ali. It say, hold up. Let's go right here. What did it say? Hold up. What did it say? It say, questions. Can you prove that you're black? How? What makes you black? Pigmentation does not validate you as black. Huh? What is your citizenship classification status as a quote unquote black person? What's your status? See how we talking about status? You see? Hold up. You see how it still come back to positive status or negative status? This is the real conversation that we need to start having. You need to start having this conversation with like-minded individuals that you cool with and you rock with. You need to start having this conversation. You want to start fixing something? You got to fix your status first. That can only be done by you. And guess what? You ain't got to spend no bread. You ain't got to pay nobody. This is a mental thing that only you can connect the dots with. You yourself. All right? You more or you less. That's it. It say, are you receiving some type of reward or benefit as a result of being classified as black? So-called black people are classified as minorities, quote unquote, and categorized in a subject citizen wardship status. That means you're a slave. Question. Who told you to identify yourself as black? How was being classified as black established? Black does not identify with your lineage, bloodline, pedigree, or national identity. Black is not a term derived from Aboriginal language or culture. Wait a minute. Black is not a term derived from Aboriginal language or culture? It's not derived from an Aboriginal language? So who is all these Umar Johnsons? What are they talking about? 19 Keys. What are you talking about? Rizza Islam. What are you talking about? Nation of Islam. What are you talking about? Any of these people out here selling you a dream, selling you that black dream that's keeping you in bondage, you need to stop pressuring these people and asking them questions like, hey man, why are you calling me black? And black is not even an Aboriginal language. It's not even an Aboriginal culture. Hold up. Another question. What evidence substantiates your claims for calling you black? How do you verify that black is an identity? It's not based on carbon, is it? Every human has carbon and melanin in their body. Can you provide anthropological or linguistic origins of any nation who nationally identified themselves as black? Every nation, hold up. We finna go ahead and take it there. Hold up. We finna go ahead and take it there. Look. It say what? It says every human has carbon and melanin in their body. So when you talk about anthropology and linguistics, every nation has a national origin, national land, an identity, national flag, national constitution, treaty. Black ain't got that. Huh? Oh yeah, when they was over there in Paris, y'all seen the Olympics, right? You seen a little bit of the Olympics. This is not an American flag right here. Uh-oh. We gonna burst some bubbles. We gonna burst some bubbles right now. We gonna burst some bubbles. Hold on to your seatbelt. This is not an American flag. This is the commercial Star-Spangled Banner used as a feudal representation for commerce. Remember, Amerigo Vespucci was Portuguese. So they said and lied, they capping, they talking about America. Amerigo Vespucci discovered America. That's cap. How can he discover America when he was Portuguese? Yo. And then when they talk about, like I seen this goofball. I don't even know his name. I seen this goofy. He tried to go on me talking about some, he gonna run a half a second of a clip while I break this down right now. Goofball. Look at this. From the book American Dictionary of the English Language. What you thought I wasn't gonna get back? Goofball. You thought I wasn't finna get back? You stupid? You thought I wasn't finna get back? America. From Amerigo Vespucci, a Florentine, Portuguese, who pretended to have first discovered the Western continent. Goof ass. Amerigo Vespucci didn't discover America. He pretended to have discovered America. They made up a story that said he discovered America. He ain't discovered a damn thing. And y'all out there listening to these sellouts that's telling you that you're not American. If you go to the dictionary, 1828, Noah Webster, bang, American, noun, a native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans. What? Now you see why they got this paid shadow ban, right? Now you starting to see why they got this paid shadow ban. They can't stop nothing though. That's why they got this paid shadow ban, because they know what time it is. I'm not playing with none of them. Look. Then you go right here. Let's take it there. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take it there. Hold up. This is what they wanted to do. This is what they wanted to do, fam. They wanted to take it there. Okay. I'll play with you. Look at this. I'll play with you. I'll play with you. What this say? I'll play with you. Let's go. What it say? It says, in the event you ever attempt to defend or justify why you refer to yourself as black, then what is your black language? Ooh. Yes, good question. Mexicans are Moors. Great question. Every language is associated with a culture and nation of people. Where is the continent called black at? Is it here? Is it here? Because that was a great question by the Moor in the chat. He said, are Mexicans Moors? Yes, you are. This is called North America. Remember, the John D. Rockefeller school system then lied to us all. All of us. You know what I'm saying? Right. We can't get reparations because black is not a nation. You can't get reparations because the word reparations means to repair a nation. You can't repair something that don't exist. Black is not a nationality. It ain't a nation. It ain't a land. Africa, America ain't land. Indian is in Asia. It's not in America. We've been lied to on every level, Moors. And they keep lying to us all the time. But what they do, whole time, they'll put people that look like you and I in front of a camera, boost up they IG page, they social media page, make it look like they getting a gang of traction and traffic coming through their page. Whole time, that shit bought for. That shit paid for. They don't be having traction like that. When you see these people that be having millions of views and all that, like I'm talking about on a consistent basis, that shit paid for, man. They not really getting watched like that. They ain't really got traction like that. They ain't really like that. And you never see them bringing out books. You never see them bringing out books. They never come with no receipts. They don't never come with no documentation. They not never coming like this. They not never coming with nothing. When the last time you seen one of these black leaders, black speakers, Latino speakers talk about anything and showed a book off? How you talking about justice and you never show a law book? Make it make sense. Huh? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. They never do. They never make it make sense. That shit dead. It's over with, fam. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Let me show y'all this real quick. You see this? You see this right here? Hold up. Hold up. You see this? Hold up. You see this? You see this? This is the computer motherboard. These are Moors. These are Mayan pyramids. It's a complex of Teotihuacan in Mexico. Look at the motherboard of the computer, the laptop. Now look at the ancient Mayan pyramids, Moorish pyramids of this. Remember, we're not Mexicans as far as we're Hispanics. We're not Hispanics. We're not Latinos, fam. We Moors. We not confused. There is no Latin America. It doesn't exist. We Tainos and Arawaks. All right? We got nationalities over here. We ain't confused, fam. And you see that on this crown? What that look like? What that look like? What that look like? Huh? Hold up. What that look like right there? You see that fez right there? That's a fez right there. That's not Indian. What you thought? That was Indian? No, sir. That's a fez. That's ancient and modern Moorish headdress. That's not new, and it's not Indian. It ain't West Indian either. Look, they really want to take it there. See, I ain't beamed out in the war room in a while. Know what I'm saying? Got shit going on. So I ain't been in the war room. So it feel good to be back in the war room now. I can show these books off in real time with you. Cause this each one teach one. This ain't about me. This ain't about Kush Day at all. This about us. This about us. And we own that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We own that. Let's go. Look at this. I want to show y'all this. You want to see the people? You want to see the people that was coming over here? Hold up. Let me let the Moabite talk to you. Hold up. Let me let her talk to you.
Some brief education on what slave ships.
Hold on. Hold on. This shit finna be. What? Look, let me go to Vito real quick. This is before Vito became Corleone. Watch this. We gotta take it to the Godfather. Shout out to all y'all movie heads that's out there who can relate. Take it to the Godfather, a classic. Let's go.
Ready?
Hold up.
Grab your guitar, get musician.
Let's take it to the Godfather real fast. Huh? Let's take it to the Godfather real quick. Hold up. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all remember this scene right here? Hold up. Oh, I want to show y'all this. Oh, you're not gonna believe this. So you got to see it with your own eyeballs. Yo, you're not gonna believe this. So I have to show you. You're not gonna believe this. This is from The Godfather. Look in the background. Look in the background. Look in the background. Look in the background. Hold up. It's coming. It's coming. What's that? What's that? You're not going to believe it until you see it. You're not going to believe it unless you see it. What's that right there? What is that? What is that right there? Huh? Can anybody in the chat, can you tell me, can you see what I see? Anybody in the chat, can you see it? Huh? Can you see it? Hold up. Can you see it? Can you see it in The Godfather? Yo. Can you see it in The Godfather, fam? It's there. It's there. Yes, it's there. Can you see it? Can you see? Can you see it? It's there. It's in The Godfather. With the fair zone. Can you see it? Bing fucking bong. You can see it, can't you? Can't you see it? Hold up. Just for the ones who like, man, I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what Kush they talking about. I can't see it. Can you see it? Hold on. So you can't see it? Wait a minute. So can you see it? Hold up. So can you see it? I don't know the timestamp of this clip though. I don't know the timestamp, but I'm showing you right here, clear as day, in The Godfather, Part 2. You have a Moor in immigration, right? This is the immigration scene. I tell you that. This is the Google, YouTube, the immigration scene in The Godfather. All right? If you can't recognize it, I'm going to do one even better for you. That's the Fez. In The Godfather. You think he in there by accident? The Fez is the ancient and modern national headdress of the Moabites, the Moors. It's a brimless headdress the most commonly produced in scarlet red with an ebony black tassel. You see it right in The Godfather. You see it in The Godfather. Okay? What's up, really, y'all?
Dad, can I eat some wafers?
Huh?
Can I eat some vanilla wafers?
You just ate some.
I'm hungry.
Go ahead, man.
Thank you.
All right. You see, the fez is there. There it is. And it shows you in The Godfather what's going on. The Godfather showing you what's going on. Hold on, let's go a little further. Hold on, nah. What they got on their head, though? Oh, what they got on their heads, though? Come on, fam. Come on. Talk to me. You see the Moor with his fez? And look at them with their hats. I got to do it to you. 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 I got to. Do you think that this right here is an accident? If you think that this is an accident camera scene, you are tweaking. We're not, you say, so we're not African American, we Moorish American? Yes, sir, we Moorish American. Exactly. Without doubt or contradiction. Look, this is The Godfather Part 2. The Moor is standing up. The pilgrim is sitting down. The Moor is standing up as the Moorish Asiatic nation, the founders of civilization, 360-degree master masons, son of woman. The fez is the crown of light, authority, and rule, the geometric zodiac. The fez has no brim and is circular as the sun. S-U-N-S-O-N. This fez belongs to the Alis, to the Els, to the Bay, to the Day, and the Owls. The pilgrim, though, ding, 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 ding. Right there. Can you see the difference? Francis Ford Coppola, can you see the difference? Godfather Part 2. The pilgrim, the Peregrinus headdress, is the Occidental Albion. Invading tribes adopted a form of the fez, blackened it, and added a brim. The Moors named them Peregrinas. These tribes of Anglis, foreigners. Remember how I told you that the foreigners, the so-called new migrants that come here? This ain't nothing new. Pick up the book right here. Working Toward Whiteness. Whiteness is a status on the land. Whiteness has nothing to do with anybody's skin complexion. Whiteness has everything to do with your positive status as a proclaimed Moor on the planet. You're the white woman. You're the white man. Because you are the founders of civilization. You are the creators of everything. This is what they've been holding back from our people. This is why they keep telling us that we crayon colors. We Hispanics. We're Latinos. We're Native Americans. Even though none of those are actual lands, languages, or they have any standing in law that's positive. You have a status in law as a Negro, as a person of color, as an Indian, as a Native American. Yeah, you have a status too. But the difference between Moors on the positive side, that's declaring a nationality, is we're on the positive side. You're a colored person, an Indian, a Hispanic. You're on the negative side. So you can claim either one. But which one looks like a negative treatment? Which one looks like a positive treatment? Which one? Which one? It's up to you to decide and study and do. Don't just go by what I'm talking about. Just do the research. Just do your own research, because that's what's really going to make it real to you. not what somebody tell you. They can actually give you something that might spark some kind of, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of light to go off where you be like, you know what? Let me see what the fuck Kush Day talking about. Let me see what Taj Tariq Bey talking about. Let me see what Cujo L talking about. Let me see what one of these Moors is actually talking about. Let me see what Raz Mariah Bey is talking about. Or any other Moor talking about. Do your own research and then you decide to weigh it on the scale. You decide which one makes sense. You decide to do that. Don't go by what anybody just tell you. Do it yourself to make it real to yourself because you gonna do your own footwork, your own groundwork. You weigh the scale yourself because you are the scale. You just got to realize that you the scale and you could choose to be positive or you could choose to be negative. It's up to you, more. It's up to you. But in the scene right here, it's showing you Francis Ford Coppola, The Godfather Part 2. Hold up. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, though. Huh? What is this showing you, though? What is it showing you? These are the migrants.
Where are you from?
See? These are the migrants. See? Turbaned up. See? See that?
What is your name? Come on, son. What is your name?
Tuo nome? Vito Andolini from Corleone.
Corleone. Vito Corleone.
See? Change his name right there. He's from Corleone. But he changed his name. How can a hybrid European who's not American tell you what your name is? That's exactly what they doing with so-called black people. They telling you that you black. They telling you that they white. Ain't that crazy? How somebody gonna tell you who you is? And you just accept it and put some sparkles on it and put some sauce on it and be like, yeah, I'm this. Whole time, you can never be this. You can never be that. And why would, as much as our people be talking all crazy about, you can't tell me who I am, then how can these people tell you that you a crayon color and you buy that? You buy that. They tell you that you Hispanic. They tell you that you a Latino and you buy that. You an Afro-Cuban. You an Afro-Puerto Rican. You buy that? You buy that? How you buy that? As much as our people be talking about, man, you can't tell me who the hell I am. Then how you letting these people tell you that you a crayon color, that you black, and you then call yourself that? They ain't never showed you no proof, no evidence that you is black, but you call yourself that? Wow, that's crazy. And whole time though, look, how somebody gonna tell you that you black and you don't even match the crayon color that you call yourself? Yo, what? Hey, man. Hey, hold on. How can somebody call you a color that you don't even match, and then you say that you is the color that they calling you? Oh, my God. Then they call themselves white people, and they don't even match the color that they call themselves. But you calling them white people. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey. Like I say, man, shout out to all the ones that are actual critical thinkers that's actually going to think about their thinking from this point on. Think about your thinking. Think about it. They going to tell you what to call yourself, and they going to tell you what to call them. I thought you don't like nobody telling you who you is. Then how you letting this hybrid European Albion pilgrim, Paragonus, tell you who you are? And then you call yourself that. You call yourself something they told you was. I mean, you proud about that too. You like, yeah, I'm that. I'm black. No, you more. That's who you are. You more. You more than that. You just got to know and realize that you more than that, more. You going to let somebody call you a crayon color and you don't say you ain't that? If anybody was to call, peace. If anybody questioned, if somebody called you out your name, would you turn around and answer them? Nah, you wouldn't do that. So how somebody been calling you out your name so much that you take that as a badge of honor and say, yeah, you know what? I am that. So you black and proud, but it really means colorless and proud. Wow. I'm still trying to figure out how you call yourself a color that somebody told you that you was, that you don't even match. Wow. It's fascinating. It's fascinating how the indoctrination is just like got hooks and people, and they just like, yeah, I am that. Don't forget, the word black means angry, hatred, jealousy, evil, wicked, to blackmail somebody, to give somebody a black eye, to blackball somebody. All those are negative. They not positive. Don't forget about the Black Plague. You want to be that? So you want to associate yourself. You say, I'm about peace, love, and light and positivity. So why in the world are you continuing to call yourself a word that everything associated to that word is a negative? Everything. Wow. Just some food for thought, though. Just some food for thought. You know, just some food for thought. Yeah. The Godfather, Jig. The Godfather. We tied it in with the Godfather. Wow. Hold on. We got some time. Hold up. We got a little time. I might have to do a part 2 to this. I might have to do a part 2. Let me see if I can squeeze it in. Hold on. Let me see if I can squeeze.
Good afternoon. This is Selene, and I'm going to give you some brief education on what slave ships they brought over the Slav people and other immigrants. Slavic immigrants came to America on various ships, as there wasn't a single vessel associated with their migration. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, thousands of ships transported immigrants from Europe to the United States. Some of the well-known ships in early 20th centuries, thousands of ships transported immigrants from Europe to the United States. Some of the ships, as there wasn't a single vessel associated with their migration. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, thousands of ships transported immigrants from Europe to the United States. Some of the well-known ships and shipping lines that carried Slavic immigrants include 1. RMS Titanic, White Star Line. While primarily famous for its tragic sinking, the Titanic carried immigrants from various European countries, including some Slavic passengers, on its ill-fated maiden voyage in 1912. 2. SS Graf Waldersee, Hamburg America Line. This was one of the ships that transported Eastern European immigrants, including Slavs, from Hamburg to the United States. 3.
All right. Like I said, this page is shadow banned. Let me know, comment when I post this up if y'all want a part 2. Let me know if you want a part 2 to this conversation right here. The Slavic people are the slave people. It's a bloodline. So Moorish Americans, Moors, we can never be slaves. Ever. Conversation over. We can never be slaves. Comment in the comment section when I post it if y'all want a part 2. This shit been lit, super. Let me know if y'all want a part 2 when I post this up. Much love to all y'all. Now I gotta move around right now, all right? Just want to kick something off to get back in the flow. You feel me? Run this beam out back, share this beam out everywhere. Because this page is shadow banned, and you see what I'm on, and they see what I'm on, and they see what we on. We ain't playing no more games. This shit lit now, all right? Each one teach one. I self-law and master. Peace, Morris.